Hey everyone, and welcome. My name is Marcus. I'm a coach, a medium, and a channeler. And in today's video, I'm going to share two very specific breathing exercises that are going to support my latest video that was all about how to find stillness and kind of how to get started with a meditation practice. So these two breathing exercises are inspired from the yogic traditions. One is Anulom, Vilom, alternate nostril breathing, and the second one is Ujjayi breath, ocean breath. And these two techniques have really helped me to move and shift my energy towards that of the meditative state. And if that's something you would like to learn, thank you for showing up, and yeah, I'll see you inside the video. All right, so the first technique is Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing. So you would do this in a seated position. If you feel called to join me, then by all means get comfortable. You can sit on a chair, you can sit on the floors with the legs crossed, whatever you find comfortable, doesn't really matter. But try to have your spine, straight. And you would have your left hand in your lap, and you would have your right hand, you would make this mudra. So thumb up and then 1, 2 fingers inwards, and then you use the pinky and the ring finger to block this side when you're breathing in from your right, and your thumb to block your right when you're breathing in through your left. And you always start and you always end with your left nostril. And so what the purpose of this one is to balance your energies. If you're feeling too tired or if you're feeling too scattered, it kind of puts you dead center. Because according to tradition, we have two kind of like flows of energies. One is the masculine, one is the feminine. So the left one being the feminine energies and the right one being the masculine energies. So it would look like this. I'm just going to demonstrate. One round is 4 in and out. So it's in through your left, out through your right, in through your right, and out through your left. That's one round. It would look like this. That's one round. So you see I'm breathing in, shifting, breathing out. Breathing in, shift, and breathing out. So let's do 5 rounds together. So your left hand in your lap, your right hand does this mudra, and you can start with your thumb on your right nostril, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1. In, switch, out, 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 in, switch, out. In. Switch out. In. Switch out. And last one by yourself. How do you feel? I feel awesome. I feel very different than before I started. So I'm curious to see how that felt. What it does is, because you have to focus, it keeps your monkey mind completely focused on that. And a way to kind of keep track is to have 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your thumb on different knuckles to kind of keep track. And it's nice to do this for like 30. My time is 11:11. It's nice to do 30 of these as kind of like one big session, or whatever you want to call it. And sometimes I feel like the breath is kind of like, sometimes I need just like take a full breath with both nostrils, because it's like I feel like it moves energy for me. So don't force it, like whatever feels comfortable and okay for you. Let your body guide you. Okay, so that's Anulom Vilom. I'll write these out so you can find them online. The second is ocean breath, Ujjayi breath. The first time I experienced this was I did a yoga class when I was living in London, and the whole, 75 minutes, everyone was breathing in sync with Ujjayi breath. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. And it's like this, you breathe through both your nostrils, but you kind of move your breath back, kind of like back to your throat, which kind of creates this sound, which sounds like an ocean. It'll sound like this. Sounds like an ocean, right? I love this breathing exercise because it just calms me down. Like just focusing on the sound, like you have to do something, so your monkey mind focuses on that, and then also to tell your monkey mind to listen to the sound. It's very relaxing. When I'm finding it tricky to fall asleep, sometimes this is making me fall asleep. So we'll do 11, since it was just 11:11. We'll do 11 breaths in and out. And so just try to move it back, and we'll kind of have the breath be slower and slower and slower. So let's start in 3, 2, 1. How do you feel? I feel awesome and very calm. So with that, I'm gonna close this video, and I wish you all the best in developing these techniques and making them your own. That's highly recommended. And let me know, was there any sensations? How did you feel about doing these breathing exercises? Much love, peace, and I'll see you in the next video.